Hello there, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning into Mentium, the podcast that takes you on a journey to unlock the full potential of your mind. My name is Majama. I will be your host and your guide on this adventure into the fascinating realm of mindset, mental fitness, and personal growth. In each episode, I dive deep into the intricacies of the human mind, exploring the power of positive thinking, resilience, and the strategies to cultivate a mindset that propels you towards success. So, buckle up for a journey of self discovery, empowerment, and transformation. Get ready to unleash the power of your mind with Mentium. Hello and welcome to another episode of Mentium. Thank you so much for joining me one more time. As always, I am pleased and honored to have you around at the release of a new episode. Today, I would like to discuss a concept that can change the way you experience life, elevate your happiness, but also improve your productivity. And that is living in the present. You see, you've been given a wonderful gift, but you might be wasting it. This is a thought that I penned last year, and it's one of those ideas that I believe is worth revisiting. For those who are new to this podcast and my work, I'm excited to share this with you. But for those of you who've already read my book, Fated to Win, 7 Steps to Finding Meaningful Success, consider this a timely reminder. There are only 3 important days in everyone's life: the past, the present, and the future. And out of these 3, only one really matters. You see, the past is gone, never to return. And the future, well, that's something we can only speculate about. The only day you have to live is today. Serigne Fallou Mbacké, a sage and a well-respected spiritual leader from Senegal, once said, "The day is today. It is the only day. The past is gone and will never come back. And the future belongs to God." It's a sentiment echoed through history across cultures and beliefs. In fact, Harriet Beecher Stowe, the American novelist and humanitarian, puts it this way: the past, the present, and the future are really one. They are today. Now, think about this. How often do we find ourselves trapped in a cycle of ruminating over what's already happened or worrying about what's yet to come? We spend so much time of our lives caught between these 2 extremes that we forget the present, the only time we actually have control over. We all know someone, or perhaps it's us, who spends half the day dwelling on the past and the other half fretting about the future. But what does that leave us with? Absolutely no time to enjoy the present. And let me ask you, how can we hope to move forward, to truly progress in life, if we are never really here in the moment where life actually happens? As the saying goes, if you do what everybody does, you get what everybody gets. And let's be honest, most people are stressed, anxious, and unsatisfied. But if you want to make a difference in your life, if you want to achieve more, become a better person, and live a happier life, then you need to start living in the moment. Today is all you have. There is no guarantee you will see tomorrow. And there is nothing you can do to change the past. Dennis Waitley, a motivational speaker and an author, put it beautifully. The past is a canceled check. The future is a promissory note. But the present is liquid cash. When we live in the past, we often find ourselves stuck in a cycle of regrets and bitterness. We dwell on our mistakes, missed opportunities, and failures. But no amount of coulda, woulda, shoulda can change a thing. What happened, happened. It's done. The best thing you can do is to learn from it, take those lessons, and apply them to your present. The future, on the other hand, is this elusive, often anxiety-inducing concept. We make big plans, dreams of better days, but in our fixation on what might be, we forget that everything we need to do to make those dreams a reality happens right now, in the present. Sure, dream big, visualize your future, believe in it, make a plan, but start working on it today. The future is nothing but a series of nows. What you do in this moment is what builds the tomorrow that you were dreaming of. Always remember, today is the gift, and that's why it's called the present. Now, let's talk about some of the benefits of living in the moment. First of all, it allows you to enjoy life more. Have you ever sat down to a meal only to realize that you didn't actually taste any of it because you were lost in your thoughts? Maybe you were worrying about that meeting tomorrow or replaying a conversation from yesterday. Living in the moment means you were actually there to savor each bite, to feel the sun on your skin, to listen to the laughter of a friend. It's all about being fully engaged with whatever you were doing. Secondly, living in the present helps you concentrate better and be more productive. We all know the phrase, jack of all trades, master of none. It's what happens when we try to do everything at once, when our minds are scattered in 1,000 different directions. I am part of the people who believe that multitasking is one of the biggest fallacies of our generation. Our mind can only truly focus on one thing at a time. When you live in the present, you give that one thing your full attention. As a result, you do it better. So how do we start living in the moment? It's not something that comes naturally to most of us. We are wired to think ahead, to plan, to reminisce. But like any skill, it can be developed with practice. Start by being mindful of your thoughts. When you catch yourself drifting into the past or the future, gently bring yourself back to the present. Focus on your breath, on the sounds around you, on the task at hand. Over time, you'll find it easier to stay in the now. You know, in positive intelligence, there is what is called self-command. Like, how do we really develop our self-command? And there are some exercises in the mental fitness gym that you can do to help you with this. Like, whenever you find yourself distracted, whether it is during a meeting or during a lecture or what have you, when you find yourself distracted, I invite you to sit down comfortably. Close your eyes if you can, but have your feet flat on the ground and wrap 2 fingertips together. Wrap them gently, but wrap them with such an intensity that you can feel the fingertip ridges. I invite you to repeat that over and over again throughout the day. It can only take like 6 to 20 seconds. But believe me, it will help you tremendously to develop that self-command that will allow you to gather yourself more quickly and do the things that you want to do without drifting. Now, this exercise is one of many that you will find in the mental fitness gym when you get involved with positive intelligence. Now, this shift in mindset will have a profound impact on your life. You'll not only see better results in whatever you're working on, but you'll also build stronger, more meaningful relationships. When you give people your undivided attention, they feel valued. Whether it's a customer, a family member, or a friend, people will appreciate you more when you pay attention to them. Of course, it is easier said than done, especially when things aren't going well. But even in tough times, focusing on what's good, what's working, will give you the energy and the clarity you need to move forward. Dwelling on the negative, on the other hand, will only drain you and keep you stuck. Coming to the end of this episode today, I would like to leave you with a beautiful quote. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. However, no moment can take your breath away if you are not fully living in it. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. I hope this episode has inspired you to embrace the present, to live fully in the moment, and to start seeing today as the incredible gift it is. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, share it with someone who might need to hear this message, and leave a review. Until next time, live fully, live presently, and make the most of your gift today. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. I am Majama, and this is Mentium. Peace.